We're lucky that we get personal direction through this forest. The map is great, but it totally would not have saved us as much as the help we've received.
I agree. I'm actually starting to like the idea of being one of the chosen ones.
Me too. I wish I got a key too, but Nanook hinted that something lies ahead for me.
Because of the lower frequency and vibration of the enchanted forest, the fairies couldn't airlift the children like they had hoped. They decided to take a 5-minute break, while Abby and Aidan ate some berries from a nearby bush. The sisters then had a chat.
Girls, considering we can't airlift the children, I'm concerned about our timing. We're way off time. Way off time.
How bad is it?
Pretty bad. If we keep the speed, we'll arrive near the hills of Crimson Dawn much too late in the morning.
We must take action now.
That's what I'm thinking.
Our friends. Some of our friends from the sky.
Are you suggesting we call some of our nighttime friends over here to help us lift the children to the hills of Crimson Dawn?
Yep. If we don't do this, we'll be letting the entire forest down.
No way. No way I'm letting that happen. All right, let's get to this. We have a lot of journeying ahead of us.
I'll use my ocarina, since it's nighttime and it's the best option. Light, can you ask the sun to direct all of our friends by lending a ray of light to where we are?
Light gets into meditation stance to communicate with the sun. Moss pulls out her ocarina. Moss then begins playing the ocarina as Light's communication with the sun begins working, as a ray of light from the setting sun shines upon them so their friends can find them.
What's this song?
It does sound nice. Sounds like a flute instrument.
It's an ocarina. It's a very old instrument that we're using to call some of our friends to help us.
What friends?
Moments later, a swarm of bats, owls, and moths arrive.
It looks like some of our friends are arriving now.
Moss communicated with the flying creatures as they were on their way, so that when they arrived, they didn't really need to ask any questions or need any instructions. They knew exactly what to do.
Abby and Aidan, we've asked the bats, moths, and owls to come and help us airlift you. We have to get you to the hills of Crimson Dawn, where you'll have to find the Fisher King. Our powers aren't as strong as they should be.
I'm good with that.
Okay, so hold on. Mosquitoes and bats are gonna carry us?
Not really mosquitoes. You'll be safe, I promise.
I'd rather walk.
Obviously, we would if we could.
The friends of the fairies flew very fast around the children and started lifting the children up into the sky.
So weird.
But so cool.
All right, everyone, follow my lead.
Everyone follows Tumbleweed as she begins the flight towards the castle of the Fisher King in the hills of Crimson Dawn. Within 30 minutes, they arrived at their destination. Fortunately, because of their tremendous speed, they were now back on track with time.
We're arriving. Let's lower for a landing.
Aw, man. Sometimes I just wish I had a camera to film this. Nobody's gonna believe us.
Yep, I know.
Whoa, that was a soft landing. Thanks so much, all of you.
Thank you, everyone. Fairies, you're coming with us, right?
No, unfortunately you have to use the map from here on in.
I don't understand why you can't come with us.
In the hills of Crimson Dawn, ever since the forest light was weakened, the air quality is very poor, and our wings have a difficult time flying after a short period of time.
Perhaps the Fisher King struggles to walk for the same reason. The forest reset will improve life in the forest on all ends.
I think Abby and Aidan have to get a move on. Time is moving faster than they are.
What in the world?
Does that mean?
Hold on, there's wild lettuce.
Where is it?
Over there.
Children, before you continue on your journey, please grab some wild lettuce for the Fisher King. Since he's sharing the crystal spectacles, we can reciprocate with the wild lettuce.
The children immediately pick bunches of wild lettuce, and Moss quickly ties them together with roots that she weaves around them.
I'm going to also squeeze them into a bunch and make it into an oil putty for you.
Thank you, thank you. I'm sure that will definitely help us. How will we know if we've arrived at the home of the Fisher King?
I'm glad you brought this up now. The Fisher King is an old king who's the last keeper of the crystal spectacles. His home looks like a castle, but is much smaller. It's actually an illusion.
It's not real?
Well, it is real, but the Enchanted Forest's energy field wouldn't permit him to build a home the size that he wanted. So he used an old sorcerer's spell to make it visually look bigger than it actually is. You won't be able to reach him in his home.
He's been stuck inside of his boat, in a moat, for so long I'm not even sure he'll remember how it looks.
So we have to find his castle, then look for him on a boat in a boat?
And then go grab the coat with the antidote.
What coat?
I'm just playing with rhyming words.
The Fisher King can also be temperamental due to his dropsy pain.
Hey, that's what the wild lettuce can help with.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, children. If you get lost, use your map's compass.
The map just had a drawing of a compass.
No, if you look at it closely, it's a magical compass woven into your map.
Whoa, that is so cool.
I'm noticing that my nose is getting sniffly and my chest is starting to feel tingly.
Oh my goodness! It seems as though the air quality is worsening by the minute. You children must be on your way right this moment.
We're going to miss you.
Goodbye, my new friends.
Goodbye, my loves. Be strong and believe.
We'll see you soon, Aidan and Abby. Be well. The force is with you.
Be safe and remember who you are.
The children, all on their own now, journey forward to find the Fisher King.
I have a feeling we're almost there. I can feel it.
Really? The map shows this weird sludge-looking line in between the hills.
It's probably just a stain.
A stain on a magical map?
Why? A stain couldn't have landed on there somehow.
Aidan, I'm sinking.
I'm starting to sink too.
Are we standing on quicksand?
I can't move, and I keep sinking deeper.
Same here.
Great, I don't even have anything to grab onto.
Why am I sinking so quickly?
Maybe that's why it's called quicksand.
At that moment, Aidan remembered his father always telling him and Abby, if you're truly kind to dragonflies, they will help you if you call them by humming.
Maybe the dragonflies can help us.
Let's start humming.
Within moments, the nocturnal dragonflies arrive. And they immediately notice that the children are in danger, so they fly to the surrounding trees to wake up the gnomes who live inside the roots of the trees. The gnomes rush to the scene and immediately start grabbing off chunks of the rubber tree and start chewing the rubber to make a gum. The gum that they chew is used to stick branches together to make long sticks to pull the children out.
Why are they staring at us and chewing gum so quickly?
I think they're up to something.
The gnomes take their gum out of their mouths, then they swiftly use the milky goop from a surrounding plant to strengthen the gum and begin attaching some of the branches from the ground together. The gum from this tree is very, very strong, so all the sticks were sticking together perfectly. The gnomes then reached the sticks that they had made towards the children, and Aidan and Abby had reached out their hands and grabbed right hold of those sticks. The root gnomes used their great strength to pull each of the children out of the quicksand safely.
Oh my goodness, thank you guys so much. That was crazy.
And our flying friends up there. I'm so happy to be alive. All I could think about was Atreyu.
Again with the movie references.
In response to Aidan's gratitude, the dragonflies swirl around the children real fast and fly off into the night sky.
You gave us quite a skill. Not too many people come out to these lands.
It's the chosen ones, silly.
We saved 2 lives and get to meet the chosen ones.
I'm Abby.
I'm Aidan.
I'm Farley Trufflepot.
I'm Arafina Trinclove. Are you off to find something? The Fisher King.
Oh yeah, that old grump's got those crystal spectacles.
I'd give anything to try them just once.
Apparently you can see other dimensions.
Sorry to be a thorn on your side, but we're racing against time, and I'm almost sure we just lost another big chunk of the big stuff.
Fisher King is just on the other side of this hill.
Right on. Thanks.
Thanks, guys. Sending love your way.
Goodbye, then.
Bye.
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 Maybe that's what that stain on the map was.
That's exactly what it was.
Now running a bit behind because of the quicksand, the children run to the other side of the hill to see the castle of the Fisher King surrounded by the moat.
Aidan, this is our last stop before we have to head to the ancient sunwheel.
I know. I hope this doesn't take too long because my instincts tell me that we're running out of time.
Aidan and Abby arrive at the entrance bridge where a sign says, Home of King Cornelius Schmindelborg VII.
I guess we've got to look for a boat.
In a moat.
Cornelius, where are you?
I'm out this way.
The children follow the voice around to the side of the moat where they can see the Fisher King's boat.
I'm in the boat over here. Hop on board, my new friends of the forest.
I'm Abby.
I'm Aidan.
You can call me the Fisher King and I'll tell you everything you want to know.
Because you fish?
Well, I did fish a long time ago, but no. I'm the last in my family line that has held the crystal spectacles for thousands of years. Now it's time for me to pass them on to a new family.
Me?
Almost. I'm going to give them to you to use. Then you're going to give them to the forest.
How does the forest take the glasses?
They will reside at the ancient sunwheel when you're done with them, and they will be invisible after they're used. Only the conscious and the soul of the forest will know exactly where they are. So kids, do you know what's in store for you when you leave my boat?
Well, we know that we have to open some sort of portal.
And that an eclipse is going to happen.
Sounds like you know some surface stuff. I'll get right down to the nitty-gritty here. I give Aidan the crystal spectacles that will help him see the keyhole that the rock key that Abby has must go inside. Abby will then turn the rock key at the same time that the moon passes over the middle of the sun. The closer that the moon is to the center of the sun will improve the chances of everything unfolding the way it's supposed to happen. According to where the sun is in the sky, the eclipse will be happening in approximately 82 minutes.
Oh my goodness, I had no idea we were that close to things happening.
If you look up, Abby, you can see that the sun and moon aren't too far apart from one another.
That is why I like to hurry things along. But I can't, because I can't reach that box over there. Can you please get it for me?
This one?
Yes, please. Open it, Aidan. Inside are the crystal spectacles that will help you see and communicate with things in other worlds.
In other dimensions?
Yep.
Fisher King, you are a cool dude.
Mr. Fisher, it seems as though you're falling apart with your help. Every time you speak, it seems as though you're in a great deal of pain.
Yeah, I haven't been in my castle in years. I'm in too much pain to get there, so I live in my boat inside this moat. And many of the nearby creatures share their nuts and seeds with me. However, the flies drive me crazy. They won't leave me alone. They fly around my head all day long.
Do you have a cup I can use?
Yeah, right down there.
Abby squeezes the wild lettuce and juices it into the cup. She then gives it to the Fisher King to drink.
Fisher King, Gilgamesh gave us the cedar oil to rub on your body.
So the Fisher King drinks the wild lettuce juice and then rubs the oil of cedar on his body. And within minutes, he starts smiling and moving his body.
Whoa. Whoa. I'm walking. Whoa. Whoa. This is the first time in years that I've been able to smile and move my body like this. May I hug you both?
Sure. And we'd like to ask you for some guidance. How can we get to the sun real fast?
When you're ready to leave, which should be any moment now,
Aidan, you're gonna put on the crystal spectacles. Then Abby's gonna hold your hand. And Aidan, you're gonna say these words inside your mind. Crystal spectacles, please take me to the ancient sun wheel as fast as you can.
Okay, that sounds easy. Let's give it a try.
At that moment, Abby took hold of Aidan's hand. Aidan put the crystal spectacles on, and he repeated in his mind the words that the Fisher King had told him to say.
Thank you for everything, Fisher King. You're an awesome dude.
Thank you so much, Mr. Fisher.
As they were fading away, the children waved goodbye to the Fisher King.
Bye.
Be well, my new buddies. I'll see you in a bit. Perhaps it's now a good time to manifest an attempt back into my home.
The children appear at the ancient sun wheel. Even though the children teleporting didn't take a long time, the spectacles brought them to the exact moment that the eclipse was unfolding. All the creatures of the enchanted forest were present. The first ones to approach Aidan and Abby was the Chipperoo family.
It's happening. Come on, come follow me. I had no idea you were the chosen ones.
Aidan and Abby walked towards the sun wheel.
Yep.
It's time to be the chosen ones.
Aidan's spectacles that he was wearing were glowing.
They're glowing.
And there it is, the portal.
Where is it?
It's right beside you to your right.
Abby then takes off the rock key from around her neck.
I think we're supposed to wait until the moon is completely in the center while covering the sun.
It looks like it's almost there.
Well, we have a couple of seconds. Here's the portal.
Aidan uses his hands to show Abby where the portal is. Aidan guides Abby's hands that is holding the rock key towards the portal. The sun was just about covered by the moon, with only the corona showing. So the children did what they were chosen to do.
Looks like it's time, Aidan.
All right, Abby, let's do this.
Abby slowly places the key into the keyhole. And Aidan takes a step back as Abby slowly turns the key. At that moment, a burst of rainbows shoots out from all directions without harming anything. All of a sudden, a loud bang is heard. And then another. And then another. Loud crackles are heard through the sky, and great flashes of light make their way from the sun. The negative energies are released into the universe. The shrinking forest is restored to its original shrinking size. All of the animals that were wounded or ill were now healthy. The chosen ones had succeeded and the forest was shining again. Now the forest could once again start filtering out all negative energies, restoring all to positive love energy. The creatures of the forest send their positive vibrations towards the children in gratitude for their great achievement. Nanu, Kalito, Merlin, and Luna approach the children.
You may not show, but I'm glowing inside.
I always knew that the forest had made a good choice with you two guys.
I still don't get how I went to bed and ended up here.
The forest could sense you both have a special glowing light inside that is much brighter than most people's light. So the forest magically pulled your energies through the dimensions, knowing that you were the perfect male and female energy needed to help reset the forest.
At that second, Aidan realized that it had been days since he last rested.
Now that the adventure's over, and we're successful at resetting the forest, I think I could use a nap.
Me too.
Well, when the both of you are ready to leave, all you have to do is hold each other's hands, close your eyes, and repeat the words inside your mind. It's time for us to go home now.
Maybe we should say our goodbyes and go back home. What do you think, Abby?
I think I'm gonna miss everyone here. But yeah, I think it's time to head back home.
Will we ever see you friends again?
Well, that all depends. Do you still have those crystals that the mermaids gave you?
In my pocket.
Anytime you want to see us, just hold your crystal up to the sun and look into it, and you'll be able to see us, and we'll be able to see you.
I love all of you so much. I'm so grateful for this experience.
Me too. This was the greatest adventure of my entire life.
It was the greatest adventure of my life too, even though I didn't really go on much of an adventure, you know. But I'm gonna miss you too. Take care of yourselves, little guys.
I'm so proud of the both of you. You did great today. We'll forever be grateful for what you did for us all.
Peaceful vibrations, chosen ones.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Let's do this, Abby.
Ready when you are.
The children closed their eyes and repeated the words in their minds. It's time for us to go home now. And they begin fading away. The children fade away into dream world. Then they magically reappear fast asleep back inside their homes, inside their beds.